So for today, we're going to be looking at the Warlocks. More specifically, we're going to be looking at the Star Wars armor set. Now, if you guys don't know, we've already done the review video and the shader video. They're both right here. You guys can check it out. And we've already done the Hunter and Titan videos. They're both right here as well. Definitely check them out because I do think some of those sets are really cool. Titans, unfortunately, you guys got the short end of the stick for these videos. But Warlocks, I'll be honest with y'all, I think some of these are so fucking dope. I'm gonna be honest, it's such a rare thing for Warlocks to get. Not like, oh, these were like okay, oh, these were nice. These are fucking amazing, bro. So yeah, I'm really excited to showcase some of these sets. Warlocks, let me know what you guys think. But before we get into the video, let me know what you But before we get into the video, like, comment, subscribe really does help because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification because that also does help immensely. But other than that, let's get into it. So to start off, we're going to be using the one piece that I never really expect. So I'll explain in a bit. For this one, cunning of the contender hood. For the exotic, it's actually going to be sorry, hold on. I gotta have dim out because I forget all of the exotics names because I'm a filthy casual now. Sun bracers, there we go. So sun bracers with the Warfire ornament, the helium reactor ornament for the Warfire, the veteran legend boots, and then the Royal Protector bond. So for those of you who don't know me, I rarely do sets just for the bond for the Warlocks because most of the time it's really not worth doing. This is a rare moment where the bond is most likely one of the coolest pieces from that set. Now that's a little weird because considering I really like everything but the helmet. So this one is really cool though. Vitrified chronology for the shader because I love the brown and purple. I think it's such a good color with the silver and blue as well. Super dope colors. And this one's super cool. Like it's such a good set in my opinion because not only does it have that, like those beautiful colors that I like, but it also has that vibrant purple. And what I really like about it is the fact that the bond has that electricity coming out as well, or not electricity, but like that, effect that goes well with everything. So yeah, when I first saw the bond, I immediately was like, I'm going to use this specifically with the helium reactor because it's going to look fucking amazing. And I think it looks amazing. It almost gives off the vibe that it's like excess power that's like essentially being irradiated or like radiated out. And I think that's why I love it so much. That being said, if I were to change one thing, it would either be the helmet or the boots, or change the shader because the helmet is super cool, but you can't see that glow, which is like the main reason why I want that. For the boot, I would probably switch it out with the Virtuous set. I think that's the Virtuous set, the one that has the glow on the kneecap. I think that would be a really good choice. But I also don't think I need to do those things because I think this set is like almost a 10 out of 10 for me because it looks so good. I don't know. I might be over glazing myself, but I think this one's the best set so far. Let me know what y'all think. As for the next set, we're going to be using Dawn Chorus, specifically with the Phoenix Renaissance ornament, and then Royal Protector robes. For the other pieces, Sublime gloves, Braid Tech Researcher's boots, and then the Skaldic Chant bond. Shader-wise, Royal Protector for everything but the bond because the bond takes off colors, which is why we're using Bitter Pearl because I want that silver. I think this set looks pretty cool. I have no complaints. I guess the only complaint I would give is I don't think the helmet goes really that well with the chest piece because I was trying to go for like a monk / priest vibe. And as much as I do like this, and it does kind of give off like fucking Egyptian like robes type of shit, I do think like maybe have something that has feathers as well because I think maybe the arms should have had feathers. Yeah, I guess that's my only complaint is like if the arms had feathers or if the boots had feathers, then I feel like this set would actually be really good. And funnily enough, there are arms that the Warlocks have that have feathers. The one that I'm specifically thinking about is from the Dawning, which let me check real quick if it's right here. Donde está? Oh, here. The Opulent Strix gloves. That one is a really good one for feathers, so that's what I would do for that. So once you do that, I feel like it would actually look a lot better because then you have feathers. I think there's a bond that has feathers as well. So like really lean into the feathers, and I feel like that would be better because it would be more appropriate considering Phoenix Renaissance has that feathered style. So Warlocks, let me know what you guys think about this one. Take a shower. Okay. As for the next set, I ended up using the Royal Protector hood for this one, and I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. This is like the first time I'm looking at, like really looking at this one since I made it, and I actually kind of fuck with this one. So for the actual like exotic, the coaxial bonds is for the fucking snake exotic. I forget what it's called. Ophidian Aspect. For the other stuff, it's going to be Robes of Nezarec, Shadow Broker boots, and then the Royal Protector bond again. For the shader, Sanguis, which is obviously a reference to fucking, oh, I forget what it's called, but it's the nano machines from Destiny 1, specifically you know what I'm talking about. Someone commented on the comments so that way I can feel dumb when I'm reading the comments after this. But Siva, no, can't comment anymore. I just remembered Siva. It gives off very much Siva vibe, which is what I was going for. And I wanted the coaxial bonds because that's obviously Siva inspired, at least for me. And yeah, I think this one's pretty cool. I think the shader came out really cool, but the thing I really like about this one is the fact that you see the helmet and it has that dark like black/red coloring, and then you switch to the collar, which has that red, and then it switches to the chest piece that has that black and reddish color, and then it has like, it's basically segmented, and I like that. So is this one the best one? Definitely not. As much as I do like this one, I still think the first one is the best one. And it's not even close. I think the first one is just like almost like majestically beautiful in my opinion. Third one's really cool, and then the third one I feel like would be the third ones, or the second would be the third. So it would be the first one's the best, the third one's the second best, and then the second one is the third best. That's funny. But let me know what you would think. Or actually, I'll ask you once we look at the last one, because this is the last one right here. So I have another world with the Gaze Beyond Worlds ornament, the Royal Protector gloves and Royal Protector boots, Dark Age overcoat, and then the Oswari bond. I like this one. I have really no issue with this one, actually. Like, I think the bond or the chest, God, the arms and the boots go really well with the chest piece. That being said, I do think that the boots could be switched around for something else. Not saying it's not good. It's just, it's not as good as the arms. I think the arms is like really, really beautiful with this set. So is this the best one? Probably not as well. I would definitely put this one, I would put this one third. For me personally, I would put the first one as the first one because it's the best one in my opinion. Then the third, then the fourth, and then I would the first one, then the fourth one, then the third one, and then the second one. That would be the order for me that I like, because the first one I just think just looks beautiful. The fourth one I think looks really, really cool, and I think Gamekeeper is doing heavy lifting here because it does look really cool. The third one looks cool. I just think I would switch out the helmet for something else because I genuinely don't like that helmet. And then, not saying the second one's bad, it's just there's pieces that I would switch out which immediately make it not good in my opinion, because if I'm switching stuff out, that means it wasn't as good as I thought it was. But I like the vision and I see the vision that I was going for. So Warlocks, let me know what you guys think. I had a lot of fun making this one, like genuinely had a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, Hunters, you guys had a lot of fun as well. But I definitely had issues with like the last few ones, or specifically the last one with the helmet. But Warlocks, a lot of yours came out almost like instinctual. It was so much fun. So yeah, that was the Star Wars set. Had a lot of fun making those sets. For the next one, we're most likely either going to do the Stasis armor set or the Magic armor set, specifically the Wizard/Sorcerer armor set. I'm leaning towards the Sorcerer/Magic set, just because those were a lot more fun. The Stasis sets, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would rather rip my dick off than have to do sets for those again. Specifically for like the Hunters And everyone, actually, I'm not gonna fucking lie to you guys. It was rough for everyone, bro, because it was that bad. I just genuinely want to talk to whoever designed the armor and be like, so like, what were you thinking, my guy or girl? Because it's not good. So yeah, we're most likely gonna do the magic set just because that's gonna be a lot more fun to talk about. And yeah, we'll see. I actually don't mind doing them like side by side, because again, I'm like looking at some of these and I'm like, fucking trash, brother. I am excited to talk about this shit because it's fucking terrible. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate y'all. Be safe. I will see you guys later.